sports fans around this big, beautiful blue marble we call Earth, in whatever city you may live in. Welcome to episode 208 of the VWU Sports Podcast. I'm, of course, the owner and founder of the bar, Mr. Jacob B. You call me Jake the Snake, JB, doesn't matter what you call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. I'm being joined, as always, by my co-host, the barkeeps, and first and foremost, Mr. Brandon C.
Yeah, don't mind me, just finding up some shit.
He's doing it some little nicking and picking. We're also being joined by the HNIC himself, Mr. C. Carter.
I would do anything for love, but I
No,
won't
please.
do that.
If you would do anything for love, would that mean also mean shooting Todd Bowles out of a cannon?
Oh, that's my fetish, Jacob. How did you know?
Damn it.
Also, we welcome in Ray to the live chat. Welcome in Ray to the live chat. Ray, a little bit later after the show, we will be sending you some awesome stuff from the World Wide Webs. I think you might like. Anyways, we got some really cool stuff to talk about on this, the final Tuesday of the month of January, the month of the new year, the month of cold. If you live in the East Coast and the South as well, because we are finally getting out of Jack Frost's tightened grip on us. So thankfully, it's starting to get a little bit warmer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
let's go ahead and get this show on the way, fellas.
Shall we? Let's go. We're kicking things off on the hardwoods of the NBA as we are about to end off the month of January, which means we are inching closer and closer to All-Star break and the All-Star break for the boys on the hardwood, and things are still getting things are getting interesting as we're getting closer to trade deadline.
Yes, and we're gonna start off with with some news coming off from, since we're getting ready for the All-Star break. Cooper Flag is getting ready for the Rising Stars challenge.
Yeah. He is in the player pool to be a part of the Rising Stars challenge for All-Star Weekend. Believe it or not.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So he's one of 10 rookies, all whom were taken in the lottery in June's draft, who were asked to participate. The others were Dylan Harper from the Spurs, VJ Edgecombe from the 76ers, Con
Newport.
What pronounce that for me?
I think it was
Newport.
Yeah, Con Newport from the Hornets, Trey Johnson from the Wizards,
the Wizards.
Yes, Jeremiah Fields from the Pelicans.
Nice.
And forward Derek Queen, also from the Pelicans.
To fill in the rest, here is Colin Murray Boyles from Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Igor Damine from the Brooklyn Nets.
Mm-hmm.
And Cedric Coward of the Grizzlies.
Yep. Now, joining them will be the 11 sophomores, led by the number 2 pick in the 24 NBA draft, Wizards center Alex Sarr, who will be joined by Rocket
Sorry, yeah. I'll read the rest.
Yeah.
We have here Donovan Clingan of the Trailblazers, Matas Pozilis of the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, as we welcome in the loud man of the Prince of Loud Men, Mr. Malik Brown. Welcome in.
What up?
Mm-hmm. Stephen Castle of the Spurs. AJ Mitchell of the Thunder. Reed Shepard of the Rockets. Jalen Tyson of the Cavaliers. Kel'el Ware, Miami Heat. Jalen Wells, Memphis Grizzlies. Reed Shepard of the Rockets.
Mm-hmm.
And Keyshawn George of the Wizards.
Yeah, let me just point this out that the Rising Stars Challenge should be very, very interesting to watch. Yeah, might be more interested in the All-Star game itself.
Well, we got
And they
ourselves a
also got
group.
7 G League players in this.
Yeah.
A lot of up and coming talent to be a part of the Rising Stars Challenge this
Want me to
year.
read off the names on this?
Mm-hmm.
The 7 G League players: Sean East II, David Jones Garcia, Ron Harper Jr. That name should be familiar. Yannick Kosan Niederhauser. He's in the Clippers. Elijah Martin, Tristan Newton on the Rockets, and from the Trailblazers, Yang Hassan.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, let me also just bring this up because, as a matter of fact, I think the draft is going to happen tonight. They're going to be divided into 4 teams. The 21 rookies and sophomores will be split into 3 7-man rosters, while the players who were selected out of the G League will be put on the 4th team. The 4 teams will play a mini tournament on the 13th in LA, with the winners of the first 2 games meeting in the title game. The rookie and sophomore teams will be divided up tonight on NBC, where they will be drafted by honorary coaches and broadcast analysts Carmelo Anthony, Tracy McGrady, and Vince Carter.
Okay then. It's going to be interesting.
Let me also just bring this up. NBC sports analyst and longtime NBA player Austin Rivers will be the honorary coach for the G League team.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
And also the assistant coaches from the Pistons and whatever team earns the right to coach the Western Conference in the All-Star game will be the head coaches for the 4 teams. So
funny you say that because one of the coaches is announced for the All-Star game.
Okay.
JB Bickerstaff is going to be the.
Well, let me just bring this up. We can't be surprised that he's going to be coaching the East team because, I mean, the Pistons got the best record in the Eastern Conference.
Right so far.
Yeah. So far so good. This team is doing very, very well and surpassing everybody's expectations. Well done over there.
33-11 and leading the East so far.
Now I think the Western Conference.
Wait, who's leading the Eastern Conference? The Pelicans?
Well, I'm trying to find who lead. I think OKC is leading the Western Conference right now.
Yes, OKC is leading
the Thunder.
The West.
Yeah,
that's not shocking.
The reigning champs.
Yeah,
that's not shocking.
Yeah, don't worry, Malik. The Pelicans are still in the basement. Yeah, they're still in the basement. They're feeding off the rats.
Cool. As they should.
Now, let me also go ahead and bring this up. Last night, Drew Holiday came back to Boston as a member of the Trailblazers. And they gave him a nice standing ovation. They paid tribute to him since he was on the 2024 Celtics championship team. And they play a video. They play a tribute video, which is overall not too bad, not too shabby. That's all.
Boston can actually show respect. Shocking.
Yeah, shocking.
Yeah.
Call the guard. Anyways.
Yeah. So he scored 14 points. He scored 14 points last night in 24 minutes, and then he hugged it out with his former teammates on the court. So not too bad.
Shit.
Boston. Yeah. By the way, Boston is actually without Jason Tatum is leading the Atlantic Division and is the number 2 seed in the East.
That is shocking. Honestly, I thought they would be doing what Indiana is doing and try to tank for to help out Tatum. But you know what? They got some depth. Honestly, the depth is showing that they can still hang. Even the Atlantic Division is just ass.
Yeah, well, not that. It's not bad.
No, it's the depth. But the one team that surprises me in all this is the Raptors.
Well, no one's expecting much from Toronto, but Toronto is stepping up to the plate and they're having a good start so far this season. We'll see how it turns out after the All-Star break if they can keep it up.
We'll
Now,
see.
the All-Star break is the 13th through the 15th. With the All-Star game being on the 15th.
Yeah.
So basically, Valentine's Day weekend.
Basically, with the trade deadline coming up next week.
Yep. Oh, and our resident tech master is here in the live chat.
So what I'm reading, they're going U.S. versus the world in this year's All-Star game.
They're trying as hard as they can to get some kind of excitement to this All-Star game, and we're just not.
I think, yeah.
I think Malik was going to say something before he got disconnected. They're trying to spark some kind of excitement to this All-Star game, and it's just not there. I'm sorry.
They can try all they want, but that thing is more stagnant than poor water. Honestly.
Yeah, go ahead. What you was about to say, Malik, before you got cut off.
Yeah, the studio decided to kick me out for some reason. That was weird. Anyway.
Yeah. StreamYard is weird. Yeah, StreamYard is weird. Anyway, so what were you trying to say?
No, I was like, yeah, of course they're trying to make the All-Star game interesting because, like, when's the last time people really sat down and said, "Oh boy, I can't wait for the All-Star weekend"?
That
says a lot.
Hold on, I think here's the thing, because number one,
around mid-2000s.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know number one, the NBA has to make their money somehow, some way. So they just put too much commercials into the All-Star game. We complained about that last year when they put just too much commercials in it. Number two, there's no defense. I mean, for some odd reason in the All-Star game, apparently, is that let the team score at will. Just you want to score over 200 points? Go ahead. Here you go. Go ahead. We saw that a couple years ago in Indy. Where we witnessed probably the worst.
They don't even bother to play a game. It's just like, hey man, fucking shoot, whatever,
Yeah, and you know what? Ray does have a point. All-Star Weekend used to be enjoyable. Yeah, it was. It used to be exciting.
Yeah,
the slam dunk.
I used to love waiting for the 3-point contest and the fucking slam dunk competition. Now I'm just like, this is ass.
Yeah. You're just going.
What else? Yeah, what else is on?
Yeah. You're just going through the motions. And because All-Star Saturday night, used to be, the place to be. As we brought up the 3-point
now it's
contest.
just like, oh sweet, that's on. What else is on?
Yeah. Now it's just going through the motions. Not too many people want to participate in the slam dunk contest. Nobody wants to participate in the 3-point contest. Just no effort whatsoever, and it's sad. It's just all there is to it. Yes, All-Star Weekend used to be an enjoyable time when everyone wanted to make it to the All-Star game, but not anymore. Times change, unfortunately. So I don't know what else to tell you. Let's go ahead and head on to the game.
I think, but not even think. The moment the slam dunk contest started to decline was when in an in-between intermission, they let that one dude, I forget his name. They let that one dude do a fucking dunk.
I think I know who you're talking about. I think it was Aaron Gordon.
Not Aaron Gordon. This was a non-NBA player.
Kilgannon? Jordan Kilgannon?
Talking about.
Yeah, they let Kilgannon come in between intermissions to do shit, and he just fucking does the fucking no-look dab dunk.
Yeah, he called that the scorpion. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he does the fucking scorpion, and everybody on the bench goes, damn. And the moment
believe it or not, that was actually 2016 Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the moment he did that, that just made everybody that was watching it go, well, shit, where the fuck is the creativity? Mm-hmm. You got a non-NBA dude fucking outdoing some of the quote unquote best dunkers in the NBA. Like, come on, bro. So after that, it was like. Nobody's trying to be different. Nobody's really trying to be unique. Nobody really tries to like be competitive and come up with shit. And so it's just like, nah.
It gets to a point to where as I said, it just gets to a point to where it becomes redundant.
Right. Or it's like, how many times am I gonna see the same? How many times am I gonna see Zach LaVine fucking do a Vince Carter tribute out of thousands of Vince Carter tributes? Like,
Agreed.
Different.
Yeah, it's just when it's enough. Let's go ahead. We know he's a tough act to follow, but
there's an old saying that lives true to everybody in this great world. It's often imitated but never ever duplicated.
Let's go ahead and head on out to the games tonight.
We got starting off. In fact, tip off in just under 45 minutes over at the Capital One Center otherwise known as Capital One Arena. We got the Wizards going up against the Trailblazers.
Well, let's see. The good news is the Trailblazers. They're putting in some effort.
They're nearly 500.
Yeah, they're 23 and 24. So the talent is there. Just gotta be patient with this team. Wizards. 10 and 34, 6 and 15 at home. Boy, man. That's awful. Over at MSG tonight, we have the Kings and the Knicks doing battle.
Definitely. It's basically
Sacramento has fallen.
Yeah, Sacramento is beating Sacramento. Meanwhile, New York is struggling, but they're still hanging in there.
Now, over at the Xfinity Mobile Arena, this is game one of the doubleheader for NBC and Peacock. We got the Bucks and the 76ers.
Yep. And it's the Philly is doing fine, somewhat over 500, 24 and 21. Meanwhile, the Bucks, oof.
Yeah, 18.
Giannis needs to get out of there.
Yeah, but consider that he's not playing anytime soon. He's not playing anytime soon. Let me go ahead and there we go. He's not playing anytime soon. Yeah, he just because he's injured. So I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah. Otherwise, also at 8 o'clock at the Paycom Center. Safe to say a sacrifice is going to be made as the Pelicans are about to be served up to the Thunder.
Well, I think that I strongly urge OKC don't take the Pelicans for granted. The Pelicans suck right now and suck badly. Are the Pelicans tanking, Jacob?
Yes, we are. And the problem is but there's one problem with that. As much as I would love to have that pick, we can't. We gave it away to Atlanta.
Oh,
so as much as we love,
fucked.
I would love to tank that to grab that lotto pick and have a chance for another number one pick. That's going to Atlanta. So either way, this sucks.
Also, you can't really be tanking if you're winning games. You beat the Spurs the other day, so tanking.
So either way, we're sucking at we're horrible at tanking. So either way, I'm in purgatory.
So basically, the Pelicans are like the Saints.
No, the Saints have more optimism than the freaking Pelicans.
Correct.
Because look, it's like, man, we put all this in to get Zion Williamson, only to find out that he's a bust.
And he likes it, and he just wants to go, and he just wants to go do something else.
Well, he is busting something, fellas.
Thank you.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Getting more than half of us in here.
Hey. Anyways,
look, if I was busting as many nuts as Zion, then technically I'd be irresponsible.
Yeah, let's just say he's doing more than just busting the move.
Anyways.
Over at the ball. Over at the Ball Arena. Oh, this is a good one. We got the Pistons and the Nuggets.
Ooh, I could smell a heavyweight fight in the over at the Mile High in Mile High country between the Pistons and the Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
The best team in the NBA right now versus the team that manages to annoy the best team in the NBA.
You know what? You gotta give Kay Cunningham credit. He is doing a magnificent job over there with Detroit. I mean, and they're coming off making the playoffs for the first time in years. And now they're showing just how competitive this team really can be. Nice work. JB Bickerstaff, there's the reason how come you're going to be an all-star coach, and you're doing a very good job leading this team.
You know how to make that engine run, as I should say. From a heavyweight fight to whatever this is, over at the formerly known as the Footprint Center, we got the Suns and the Nets.
Well, let's see. Well, Phoenix
next.
I just said Phoenix is actually having a good season, 27-18.
But who cares about the Brooklyn Nets?
Enough said.
No one gives a shit about the Nets.
Yeah.
Which is sad to say, because I remember when they were good and they were in New Jersey.
And they were in New Jersey. Yeah,
but one of their best players was Jason Kidd. So you tell me how they feel about that.
Hold on. I just want to bring this up. That's a bold take.
Oh wow! Wow, Bretton, that's a big take. That's a big take.
Wow.
Kate ain't making it past round one. I'm calling it.
That's a big.
So he's gonna crash violently like the Broncos did against the Patriots.
Look, I'm just gonna say this. The last time someone said the Pistons weren't making it past round one, they won the NBA championship beating Kobe, Shaq, and a Super Lakers team. So I really want you to rethink that shit.
Yeah,
to be completely fair
on that one there, buddy. Yeah.
To be completely fair on that one, Malik, I think that super team you're talking about had a little bit of a personal discourse.
Hey, look, it's not their problem. If you play with that, you're gonna lose. Not their responsibility.
Yeah, fair enough.
True.
Oh, he's standing on it. All right. Well, hope that foundation doesn't crumble. Anyways, rounding up the festivities is the second half of the NBC doubleheader over at the Delta Center as the Jazz and the Clippers do battle. Yuck.
Hold on. Isn't Jeffrey a Knicks fan?
No. He's a Celtics fan.
He's a C's fan.
Excuse me? A Celtics fan really wants to talk about Detroit. Didn't y'all miss 75 3-pointers against the Knicks? With all due respect, sit in the corner like a good cuck and shut up. Your team has no excuse to miss over half of those 3-pointers. Y'all have no excuse to miss all those 3-pointers. You really don't.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and change subject before this gets ugly.
We're gonna shift gears here. We're gonna switch from the professional hardwood. We're gonna head on to the college hardwood.
Yeah.
As we get on to the college hardwood, things are going to get very interesting because this is the last week of January, which means we're about to get into February and things are about to get very interesting.
Yep. Let's go ahead and hit the top 10.
Yes, I do. I have the AP Top 25 set up ready to go. Brandon, I hope, Brandon, if you don't have the schedule set up, that's fine. We'll be able to work around this. Anyways.
I got it.
All right, cool. So, Here's how the AP top 10 looks as it is for week 13 of the 2025-2026 season. We have a big shakeup in the top 10. All the way up. The only teams that stayed are 1 through 3, and they go as follows. Arizona stays at number 1. Nice job to the Wildcats of Arizona.
Anybody want some more blood?
Wait a minute, Brandon. Before Brandon speaks. Arizona survived an upset bid last night against BYU.
Yeah, they did against BYU.
Them Cougars. We had a good old-fashioned cat fight last night between the Wildcats and the Cougars, but safe to say Arizona got out of there with about a hairs on their chins over them Mormons of Cougars.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, do you guys want some more blood? Because we're going to get it at Arizona State.
Oh, another territorial cup between Arizona and Arizona State. Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm. Continue on.
Anyways, at number 2, it is the Huskies of UConn.
UConn Huskies, huh?
Yes.
Let's see. If I remember correctly,
I'll help you out on this. They are playing tonight at 7:30.
Yes, they are.
On Providence.
Yeah, the Providence Minutemen. Oh, Friars. My bad.
Friars.
The Friars.
Yeah, I know.
Providence. And that's going to be on
Friars.
That's going to be on TNT and True TV at 7:30. At number 3, it is the Wolverines of Michigan.
You want to talk about a heavyweight fight? The Michigan Wolverines are about to be facing the number 5 ranked, undefeated Cornhuskers of Nebraska in Ann Arbor.
Ooh, you're right. That is going to be a heavyweight fight. The Cornhuskers and the Wolverines are going to touch gloves at Ann Arbor at 7:00 on Peacock. And at number 4 is the Blue Devils of Duke.
The Duke Blue Devils. Let's see. They have here. Oh, they since they breezed by Louisville on the 31st, they got Va-Tech.
Ooh, Va-Tech. Okay, they got the Hokies of Va-Tech on Saturday night. On Saturday. All right, we already talked about Nebraska. They're making the trip up north to Ann Arbor. And number 6, it is the Zags of Gonzaga.
Oh, the Zags. They have, if I remember correctly, I think they have St. Mary. Yes, they do.
Yes.
Yeah, St. Mary's is next. Oh yeah.
Hold on, Jacob, because St. Mary's and Gonzaga. This is a good rivalry between these two WCC schools.
Oh yeah.
Sadly, this is going to be the last encounter since Gonzaga is moving to the Pac-12 next season.
It's not a bother. I mean, they are in Washington, so
yeah.
Hold on, Jacob. Let me just say this, because when you see realignments like this, you do see some rivalries that will bite the dust.
To be fair, we could see this rivalry somewhat stay alive, not as a conference, but maybe non-conference matchups.
Possibly.
Yeah, because considering the fact they're still in the state of Washington, so we could see them hold strong as non-conference play.
It's possible. Continue.
So you never know. Anyways, at number 7, it is Michigan's baby brother from East Lansing, the Spartans of Michigan State.
The Michigan State Spartans. Oh, I think we could chalk this one up. They're heading to Piscataway.
Yeah, they're going to take on the Scarlet Knights of Rutgers. In fact, tip-off is coming up next, actually, at 6:30 on FS1.
Let me just bring this up. To any fan of Michigan State who happens to watch this podcast, if you don't like being called Michigan's little brother, you know who to send your complaints to.
Hey, man, y'all keep kicking. If y'all keep kicking Michigan's ass both on the hardwood and on the gridiron, then by all means keep proving us wrong. Anyways, at number 8 is the Cyclones of Iowa State.
The Iowa State Cyclones, huh?
Yes.
They have the Buffaloes on the 29th at Colorado.
Them good old Buffalo.
Thursday night.
Yes. And number 9, shocking. Number 9 is the Fighting Illini of Illinois.
Oh, Illinois. I know they have a game later.
I believe so. I'm taking a look at the at tonight's festivities. No, they don't have they're not playing tonight.
No, the 29th. They're playing host to Washington.
Ooh, okay. Illinois and Washington on Friday on Thursday night.
Yep.
Right. And at number 10, taking a big bump down, but staying in the top 10 is the Cougars of Houston.
Well, I would say it's kind of a surprise, but then again, it isn't.
Yes.
The hell? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, a little hiccup. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. But anyways, where is
Oh yeah, tomorrow. Oh yeah, Wednesday night. I think tomorrow night. They got the Horned Frogs of TCU.
Ooh, a Big 12 matchup there. A Big 12 matchup there, right there.
Let me go
Will
ahead.
they collapse like their football team did?
Let me go ahead and
let's get the rest of the top 25. Let's get the rest of the top 25, shall we, Carter?
Yeah, man. Bottom line, man, you go ahead and get the top 10 for the women. First of all, I like hold on. I just want to point this out. I like Rutgers basketball arena name, Jersey Mike's Arena.
Hey, Jersey Mike's makes good subs.
Yes, they do. Coming up later on this evening, we got number 15. Fatima, this game's coming up at the top of the hour over at the Lloyd Noble Center in Norman, Oklahoma. We got number 15, Arkansas and Oklahoma. Over in South Bend, we got Virginia and Notre Dame. Virginia number 17 in the country. Also coming up at the I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of this arena, but it's in St. Louis. We have George Washington and the
Fetz Arena.
Who?
Chai Fetz Arena.
Thank you.
Chai Fetz.
Chai Fetz. We got George Washington, number 21, St. Louis Billikens. Now over at the Coleman Coliseum in Tuscaloosa, we got Missouri and number 23, Alabama. We have the battle for the bucket basketball style on Peacock over in Bloomington. We got number 12 Purdue in Indiana.
I think that's at the Indiana's barn. One of the most unique college basketball arenas in the country.
Yeah, the Assembly Hall.
Oh yeah, the Assembly Hall.
Yeah, the legendary Assembly Hall. That place is basically a theater, but they play basketball. You cannot have a more cramped atmosphere there anywhere.
Memorial Gymnasium in Vanderbilt would like to say hello. We got Kentucky and number 18 Vanderbilt doing battle later on this evening.
Oh, and speaking of which, there's our executive producer. Hey, there's Jose.
Did you talk about hockey already?
No,
we haven't yet.
Thank God.
Yep.
By the way, speaking of which, Brandon, can you send that Pinterest link I sent you to Jose? I think he might like it.
Yeah, sure.
Over at Millet Hall. Millet Hall. We got UMass and number 24 Miami of Ohio. They are
the Red Hawks. Yes.
I'm about to ask you, if you're UMass as a whole, you saw your football program achieve the impossible, 0-12. What type of mindset does that give you as a university as a whole?
Just either that's lights a fire in your ass or something else.
Well, look at it this way. They're living up to their name, Minutemen. They won't last a minute on the field.
They didn't even last 60 for all 12 of their games. That's funny. Let's see how they do on the courts this time.
You know, the Minutemen on the court are they're all right. 13-8 so far.
That's not bad.
We talking about UConn, right?
No, UMass.
Oh, UMass.
UMass. Oh yeah, no. UMass's basketball program has always been like leagues above their own football program. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, leaps and bounds. Remember, this is where John Calipari got started as a coach.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Honestly, fair enough.
Let's go ahead and switch to the women.
All right, let's flip the script and head on to the women's side. The AP Top 25 for the women. Same deal, but a little bit different for the women's side. The AP Top 20, AP Top 10 got a little bit of a jumble up, but in different positions. So here's how it goes. At number 1 is same deal. UConn is number 1 in the nation for those Lady Huskies.
Well, the reigning champs are gonna have a tough time tomorrow night because they're playing against Xavier.
Ooh, Xavier. I keep forgetting their nick. They're on their
Musketeers.
The Musketeers. The Lady Musketeers. Thank you. That's gonna be interesting tomorrow. We actually
wait a minute. Hold on. What is Xavier's record?
What is Xavier's record for the Lady Musketeers?
There might be somewhere near middle.
I got it.
A little on the bottom.
I got it for you.
What is it?
I got it for you. Okay, hold up. I pulled up on Google
Big East
standings.
Yeah, I think they
the Big
are
East.
Yeah.
Big East.
They're 10-10 overall.
So wow, dead middle, 500.
Okay,
Yeah.
Continue. It's
All
not
right,
gonna be a
so
close
as I
game,
was
but
saying,
continue.
We have a flip flop in the for number 2 and number 3. Believe it or not, I wish Matt was here because he would be happy that his Lady Bruins have taken the number 2 slot in the nation.
Hey.
Yeah. And then tomorrow night they're playing against the Lady Illini at the State Farm Center.
Illinois of Illinois.
Yeah, but it's not going to be at the State Farm Center.
Yes, and as stated, the other half of the flip flop goes to the Lady Gamecocks of South Carolina.
Let's see. Let me see who they got here.
Yep,
it's tough to get shit on my phone alone. Honestly,
I got it for you.
But I managed.
Jose's helping you out here. You got backup.
All right.
Oof.
Yep.
Let's see. Shit.
That's an interesting start there. FS1.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Well, there. Yeah.
Let's speed this along. We'll get to the schedule later.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyways.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, and number 4, 5, and 6 stay the same. Shockingly enough, after the flip flop, number 4 goes to the Lady Longhorns of Texas.
Oh yeah. Thursday night, South Carolina got Auburn.
Ooh, the Lady Gamecocks and the Lady Tigers of Auburn on Thursday night. All right, and number 4 is the Lady Longhorn is the Lady Longhorns of Texas.
Ah yes.
They got the Lady Gators of Florida.
Okay.
Ah shit.
Okay, Texas and Florida doing battle. And number 5 is the Lady Commodores of Vanderbilt.
Oh, Vandy.
They got Carter's own. They got Carter's Lady Rebels of Ole Miss.
I know.
I'm hoping for a close battle.
Hold on. I just remembered something. Malik is a Tennessee native. I think he's just happy that his Lady Commodores is doing well in the this season.
We don't even know what team Malik supports in college basketball.
Lady Volunteers.
Oh, okay. He's a Tennessee boy. Okay. Fair enough.
He would be a Tennessee boy considering Tennessee don't win anything. His words, not mine.
Okay, fair.
Jacob,
Jesus Christ, Bedlam.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Malik can said this himself.
There's the Lady Tigers, number 6.
Malik, hold on. Malik, would you care to confirm my words, or am I talking too crazy?
What did you just say?
Tennessee don't really win anything,
unless it's college basketball, specifically female college basketball.
Yeah, I was about to say because
but like professional sports and lady college basketball though. Immortal.
Yeah, I was about to say because this is where Pat Summitt became famous. Leading Lady Volunteers.
Yeah, great Pat Summitt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the women carrying the sports for the team. That's not shocking.
Yeah. All right, fair and understandable. Anyways, like Brandon said, number 6 is my Lady Tigers of LSU.
And you're
LSU.
gonna be playing host to them Hogs.
The Razorbacks of Arkansas.
When are we playing them Hogs?
29th.
Oh, on Thursday night. So if we do well, I might bring in some bacon on Sunday. I mean on next week.
Oh, you're funny.
Hey,
Number
who
7.
who doesn't like some bacon? Anyways, and number 7 is the Lady Cardinals of Louisville.
They got Stanford.
Ooh,
Oh.
wow, the Battle of the Cardinals.
Number 8 are the Hawkeyes of Iowa. And they're taking on the Lady Trojans of USC.
Interesting. Ooh, interesting. Interesting matchup there. Hopefully Ray will enjoy that matchup. Where's that matchup?
That is on the 29th.
Also on Thursday. All right. And number 9 is the Lady Wolverines of Michigan.
They got the Lady Hoosiers of Indiana.
Somewhere our drunken Hoosier is trying to get off that hangover. And at number 10, making their way into the top 10 is the Lady Sooners of Oklahoma.
Let's just hope to God that
hosted the Lady Aggies of Texas A&M.
Let's just hope to God that what's it called? Aggie syndrome. Let's hope Aggie syndrome is not. Yeah, bad Aggie syndrome isn't like. What's the word I'm looking for?
Does it go to the women? I get what you're going for.
No, they go goes throughout the entire thing. Go the entire sports department of Texas A&M.
Yeah. But an old Big 12 rivalry is now entered SEC play, as they play out this week.
And I think I'll go talk about Malik for his Lady Volunteers. They got Mississippi State.
Jose Miguel.
Yeah.
Correction. He likes the Lady Commodores more.
No, he's a lady. He's a Vol man. He's impressed. He was impressed
he was
impressed
in basketball.
With the Commodores.
In basketball, it's Lady Volunteers. I don't mind the Commodores, but I'm a Lady Volunteers fan.
Yeah, but
Malik but anyways, as I was saying, the Lady Volunteers, they got Mississippi State on Thursday.
And they're 15th in the nation as well.
Yeah, rather forbidding because Ole Miss is Ole Miss is in the dark.
Because of the winter storm. Yeah, because of that. Yeah, the winter storm.
Yeah. Guess what? We're probably going to get another one because of course we are.
Yeah, because I think the East Coast like you're ready to get hit again.
Anyways, we got some games tonight actually on the women's side outside of the top 10 tonight at 8:00. Over in where do Baylor play? I think it's it's Waco. Yeah, Waco.
Foster Pavilion.
Yeah, Waco. It's the Baylor Bears going head to head with the Cougars of Houston.
And over in Salt Lake City at the John M. Huntsman Center, we got number 22 West Virginia and Utah.
Yep, that's at 9:00. Both games are going to be on ESPN Plus or your conference streaming sections, Big 12 network for Baylor and Houston, and I think it's the same thing for Utah as well.
Hold on, give me a second.
Oh yeah, Roy's here. He's actually early. And he's actually early. Wow, talk about timing. He's timing. All right. And now we can switch subjects. We can now get off the hardwood and let's head on to the ice.
Yes!
They can do everything better.
Heavyweight battle.
Russia win. Russia's better. Go rolling.
Can you do that?
It's a double Dion.
Yes, as we are inching closer and closer to the Olympic break here in the NHL, as we're about to end the month of January. Safe to say the action is heating up for the 32 teams in the National Hockey League.
Yeah, but first and foremost, fellas, we gotta take
my blood's pumped already.
Well, I was about to say we gotta take a trip to General Hospital.
We got some boys checking into General Hospital as we speak. As I pull up the injury report.
And let me just go ahead and just tell you first and foremost is that Canucks going to be without a goalie. Thatcher Demko is going to be out for the rest of the season with a hip.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, here it is. It's gonna be. Yeah, he's
Ow.
undergoing hip surgery. Believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's gonna hurt.
Yeah. So his season is over.
Yeah, he's out for the rest of the. He's out for the rest of the season. That sucks.
Mm-hmm. So it's really unfortunate. But he did go 8, 10, and 1 with a 2.90 GAA and a .897 save percentage. So
not bad. Honestly, for Mr. Demko, sucks that he has to go down for a hip injury. When you're a goalie, a hip injury that's basically a season ender because with how the modern goalie plays, the hip is basically one of the key parts of the key things you can't get an injury to on the when you're in the crease.
Yeah, doesn't help that the Canucks have the worst record in the NHL at 17, 30, and 5. And
Oh God, Winnipeg.
And it doesn't help that they had the fewest points in the league at 39. So it's just not happening. So it's just not that day. Also, Penguins. Brian Rust has been suspended for 3 games.
I saw the news on that. I saw the news that Brian Rust is going to be out for 3 games after he decided to get a little cheeky with Bozier from their game.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So he's gonna be suspended for about 3 games. I don't know whether or not if he's going to appeal it. Chances are he won't. But
he decided to give a little cheap shot to Bozier during their game, and let's just say the NFL put down the hammer on him.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Islanders also made a trade with their brothers for Carson Soucy.
Yeah, I got you on that. I'm pulling up the article actually.
Yeah, it's for a 2026 third round pick.
Yeah, it's for a 26th third rounder. I think that's about it. That's about it. I don't think there was any more in that trade as well. But that's all I could say about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we do, like we said, we have the All-Star. Not that All-Star.
Olympic break.
We have the Olympic break coming.
That's next week, believe it or not, because the Olympic Games is starting on the 6th. So that's next. Let's see, Tuesday's the 3rd, 4th, 5th, next Friday.
Let me also just bring this up because we got the Stadium Series coming this weekend.
Yeah, this week. Yeah, believe it or not, this weekend. If you thought the Winter Classic was weird over in Miami, the Stadium Series is even weirder. Raymond James Stadium, the last place you ever think to actually have an NHL game.
Well, I think
and the field is in the shape is a pirate map.
Well, of course, remember Raymond James is where the Buccaneers play. So obviously they're playing up to the pirate theme.
Yar, har.
Yay! Okay, next.
Yeah. Let me also bring this up as we are seeing double today.
It's a double bedlam.
Yeah. Let's go out to the games tonight.
Yep. Let's kick off. We got some good games tonight on the schedule. Starting off at 7:00. Hold on, I got to do this for a good friend of ours over at the Rock. We got the Jets going down to Jersey to take on the Devils.
Well, let's just get the cat out of the bag. We lost 4-2 against the Kraken, right?
Oh, yeah.
Fair. Yeah, could have been worse. I know. Could have been the 9-0 loss to the Islanders. Shut up already. I get it.
Hey, could have been worse. Could have been what happened with what Vegas did.
To be honest with you, the Senators went in there, beat their asses, and walked out of there. Anyways, I'm just gonna throw the question to you. How are you feeling about Winnipeg? Because I'm not feeling good about the Devils at all.
Look, Winnipeg is doing their damnedest, but unfortunately there are some dings, dents, scratches, bangs, and bonks all over that aircraft, and they need help.
Well, it doesn't have to.
Definitely.
Hold on, Jim. It doesn't have to. They're playing in probably the toughest Western Conference you've seen in years.
Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding on that part. The Central Division is even the roughest, man. We are getting banked. We're getting bonked, banged, slammed, and bammed, man.
It doesn't help that the weather that they're also playing in is basically even colder than the arena that they're in.
Yeah, so safe to say we're getting beaten, battered, and bruised more than they're on the ice. Shit.
Yeah, you're getting banged up more times than a local whore down the street. So
oh come on, man.
I mean, to be honest with you, to be honest with you, it is Newark, so it's probably a lot out there on the streets.
Over at the TD Garden, we have the Nashville Predators playing against the Boys Club of the Boston Bruins.
That just sounds wrong. First of all,
well, hey, they've been the Boys Club for years. You can't tell us otherwise.
Yeah.
Mind you, Boston lost to the Rangers, who are at the bottom of the Metro.
Rangers are basically tanking for next season. I mean, what can
oh man, Nashville Predators. I remember when I had some sort of faith for them. I remember when the entirety of Nashville pretty much put all their chips into them and be like, we're gonna be dog shit in basketball and football, but maybe we'll have a chance in hockey. Nope.
Wait. I can actually ask this, but what is your thoughts about Nick Saban actually taking some sort of ownership into the Predators?
Does he know anything about hockey? That's my fucking question.
That is a good question.
Does he? Like, I'm gonna be 100. What's the fucking point? Unless he knows something about hockey, you sit your old ass down and just retirement and sit there and wait for people in the NFL to fucking call you up for a coaching position or something. Don't do that. Don't get my hope.
Don't put your pen in many different.
Unless you know ball enough to be like, oh, I know enough to fix this. It's kind of difficult because he's been known as a football mind. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have more faith in him being like, I'm getting joint ownership with the Tennessee Titans. Then I'll be like, yes, okay, but I don't know about the Predators. I don't know.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I agree.
The Predators need a fuck ton of help.
Yeah,
definitely.
Let me go ahead and move on. Over at the Emirates Bank Arena, we have the Mammoth and the Panthers.
The Mammoth.
well, you have to remember. Okay, I get what you're going with because they were formerly known as the Coyotes, but yeah.
Fuck you, Arizona.
Jacob, hold on, wait a minute, Jacob. Remember, this is an expansion. This was an expansion team. Last year, they were the Utah Hockey Club.
Oh yeah, fair enough. But yes, yeah. I will say this: what a way to start off your second season with a full name, honestly. But yeah. Also at 7:00 at Le Centre Bell, it's the Canadiens de Montreal going up against the Golden Knights of Vegas.
The Knights are still at the top of the Pacific.
I just saw that they got somebody from Calgary via trade.
Yeah,
interesting.
Oh boy, I get to see.
Hold on, wait a minute. I just want to point this out because I keep on telling Jacob this numerous times. I keep on saying Le Central Bell. I keep on telling you, it kind of reminds me of the South Central Bell commercial they had back when I was a boy.
I know.
Reach out and touch someone.
I know. Look, anytime I bring out my little bit of French, I always hear that from Carter. So okay. Look, I got French in my blood. Sue me. Anyways.
Well, you also got a little bit of Cajun in your blood too, since you're from Louisiana, but that's beside the point.
Yes. Anyways, moving on.
Over at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, we have the Sabres and the Maple Leafs.
Yes, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hey, tell me, question: is the Harold Battler curse still affecting them?
Yes,
They haven't won
yes,
the
they
cup
are.
since
Yes, they are. They will always
1967.
be good in the regular
To answer
season,
your
but
question.
they will.
Gotcha.
But they will always be good in the regular season, but they will always fuck it up in the playoffs.
Wait, who? What team?
Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh,
The Maple Leafs.
yeah.
They
Now,
finally
The
got
Ballard
past the
curse
first round,
lives.
but they will constantly fuck it up. And Game 7 will always be their nightmare.
well, hold on, gentlemen. Because we seem to oversleep one team. Buffalo, look at how they're doing so far. I know it's early, but
Yeah.
wait, 29
Don't.
to
How many times? How many times have I fucking said this? How many times have I said this about the Sabres?
And
Like-
that is refresh our memory.
Come on now. Hold on.
It doesn't matter.
Jose, they are doing better than the Devils, whether you like it or not.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Lightnings fan. Yeah, I know you're at the top of the Atlantic, but whatever.
I'm not a Lightning fan.
He's not a Lightnings fan.
Okay.
You might need to recalibrate that. Anyways, over at
The Sabres are gonna find a way to crash.
we get that.
Oh,
Anyway,
you mean they're gonna crash worse than the Devils?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep.
That.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be kind of hard to crash like the Devils when they always find a way to lose to Carolina.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, over at the Pizza Box, the greasiest bun in the league, otherwise known as Little Caesars Arena, we got the Red Wings and the
Pizza.
Kings.
Red Wings are are actually pretty close to Tampa Bay right now. 32-16 to 33-14.
Yeah.
Honestly, we're finally seeing the Red Wings what we've been wanting to see. We're finally seeing the Red Wings. We're finally seeing some little flashes of Red Wings of old, and that's the good Red Wings, not the dead.
Yep.
You know.
Now then,
Yeah.
over at the USS Enterprise, we have the Stars
hold on.
and the Blues.
To clarify to Ray, it's the Kings. The LA.
Yeah, the LA Kings. Over on the USS Enterprise, we have the Stars and the Blues.
Yep.
Blues at the bottom of the Central, and Dallas is third.
Yeah.
Tied with Minnesota.
Yeah. Speaking of Minnesota, over in St. Paul at the place formerly known as the XL Center, now known as the Grand Casino Arena, where you can gamble all your chips away. We got the Wild and the Blackhawks.
Blackhawks.
The Blackhawks, the other boys club.
Hey!
Given this team's
It's obvious
reputation,
but I'm not going to.
yeah, given this team's reputation, I'm not touching that with a 10.5-foot pole.
No. You should have made that a 39.5-foot pole. Hey.
Yeah, sheesh. Now over at the Rogers Arena, we have the Sharks and the Canucks.
Ugh. I feel
That's gonna be a mess.
What type of timeline is this where the Sharks are fourth and Vancouver's last in the Pacific?
They're showing some form of progress. San Jose is.
Where are they playing exactly?
In Vancouver.
You know what? The joke is right there. I'm not gonna do it.
You know what? I respect you for that. Anyway,
let's put it this way. Hold on. Let's just put it this way. The Canucks are gonna fuck the Stars.
Oh, come on.
Well, let's just hope San Jose don't get deported back to the States.
Okay. Anyways, in the main event slot at the Climate Pledge Arena, the Capitals make the trip to the Pacific Northwest to take on the Kraken.
This is the main event.
I'll tell you that the Capitals are one slot above the Devils, so yay.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's just weird. But what are you gonna do?
Kill me.
Hey, look, if the Devils were doing their job, they wouldn't be in this position.
No shit, Bellum!
Okay.
Hey, Jose, calm down before you start acting like a white person in this country and feel the need to take your aggression out on something.
Oh, damn! Ooh.
Barney.
Okay.
I got plenty of those jokes. If you want to start that game.
Next week is the 73rd edition of the Beanpot of College Hockey Beanpot at the TD Garden. Will be first round would be Harvard versus Boston College, and the winner would face the winner of Northeastern versus Boston University.
Interesting.
Harvard has a hockey team.
Yeah,
that's funny. that's hilarious to me. Anyway.
Hey, Malik.
Yes, it's shocking. Honestly.
Would you say they're skating on white privilege?
Yes.
All right.
Don't worry, they'll drop it. They'll drop it quicker than Charlie Kirk's college degree. Anyway.
Fuck! Oh no.
Malik!
0 fucks given, don't care.
All right. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Oh my God! Breaking news, guys!
What?
The Mets did something. The Mets
did something. What did they do?
I know they signed somebody pretty recently. That was a big deal.
Brandon?
I don't remember who.
Oh, I actually have the article. Oh yeah, right. We actually went with So Freddie Peralta is actually thinking about signing a multi-year contract with the Mets.
Oh wow! And if you guys don't notice, they trade for Peralta with Milwaukee.
What did they give up?
They gave up Brandon Sprout and one of their prospects, shortstop Jet Williams.
Yeah. Hey, look! Finally, the Mets are signing talent to their roster. Thank God.
Too bad it ain't gonna help them in the end.
Well, I mean, they did. Remember, gentlemen, they did sign Bo Bichette.
That's who I was referring to, actually.
Oh yeah, Bo Bichette. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, 3 years, $126 million. And here's the funny part about this. Jamal. They snagged Bo Bichette from one of their National League East rivals.
Yeah. We spoke about this.
Wasn't he playing in Boston?
He was playing in Toronto.
No, he was playing Toronto.
I was about to say, if he was from Boston, I'd be like, damn, Boston, you really did it.
No. The team, he was from Toronto last year, but the team that tried to sign him before the Mets swoop him was the Phillies.
Oh yeah, Philadelphia.
Remember? Hold on, Jimmy. We spoke about this a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
when
I told Brandon that this doesn't make sense to me. But evidently, money talks and bullshit walks.
Welcome to sports.
Yeah, welcome to being a sports fan.
Let's be honest. After seeing the Dodgers go back to back, I think everybody's like, "Fuck, we actually have to. We can't have this happen again. We got to actually do something."
Man,
it's like you mean
they
like
had a
like
chance.
Like I've been saying the entire time for the past 2 seasons now, everybody wants to be all cheap instead of just opening your wallet and paying for top tier talent so you can stop the Dodgers from winning. And instead you get lazy and you want a strike to bail you out. A strike don't stop the inevitable; it just delays it.
Right, exactly. Like stop being cheap.
That's not the only thing the Mets had done. They also got Luis Robert Jr. out of Southside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Maybe that's good.
Yeah,
in exchange for one of them being Luis Angel Acuna.
Now then,
Look at that. The Mets actually making more moves than the Yankees. Who would have saw that coming?
Yeah.
Funny you mention about the Yankees because they just got back Bellinger.
Oh yeah, Cody Bellinger's going back to
Hold
the
on.
Bronx.
How long did it take them to get him back?
I don't know.
That's a good question, actually.
now,
They
gentlemen,
took a little too long.
yeah, as I said, gentlemen, we're gonna have to speed this along. We got some WBC news.
Yeah, before we get to the WBC news, I got one more free agent offseason signing. This is coming from yesterday. Believe it or not, the San Francisco Giants has made a move. They got themselves
Yes,
a
I
center
did. I
fielder.
brought that up.
Yeah, and Harrison Bader, believe it or not, they signed into a 2-year deal worth $20.5 million.
All right. Now then,
Now for the WBC, which is part of baseball.
Yeah. We got first and foremost Jose Altuve and Carlos Correa.
Altuve and Correa.
Yeah, they're not going to play in the World Baseball Classic after they failed to get insurance on their contracts for the event.
Yeah, in their contract they failed to get insurance for the upcoming World Baseball Classic. So unfortunately, Jose Altuve.
Yeah, you got to wonder how is that going to affect not just for Venezuela but also for Puerto Rico as well.
So Venezuela and Puerto Rico is going to be without those heavy hitters.
They have more heavy hitters.
Yeah, without those heavy hitters. Yeah, without those heavy hitters for the upcoming World Baseball
They got
Classic.
more heavy hitters than you think, Jacob, because I just hear that Nolan Arenado is going to be playing for Puerto Rico.
Okay, then. That's good for them.
Well, wouldn't be the first time that Venezuela has something poached from them.
But also in WBC news, Japan just got themselves another ace added to their roster from the Dodgers, and that's Yamamoto.
Oh, good. So Japan is winning, like I've been saying this entire time.
Yeah. So basically, Japan is going to be going back to back with WBC titles.
All right. I think that's pretty much about it. All right, then. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next topic. Not a moment too soon because,
where is it?
Before we do, I saw the cover. Who's going to be on the cover? And I'm going to say is...
I'll help you out with this since you actually helped me out with that. So, San Diego Studios has announced they're the cover athlete for MLB The Show 26. And believe it or not, they have made history. For the first time since 2010 and 2011, we have a back-to-back cover athlete. And
it's not back-to-back.
Well,
not
back, but believe it or not, this man has now joined Joe Bauer as the only
Joe Mauer, Mauer
as the only the second ever man to has now joined the cover athlete of MLB The Show twice. And all I got to say is just 2 words. Oh, Royce.
I'm just going to point out that I just find it fascinating that you two are the only ones that usually like talking about MLB The Show, while the rest of us just don't care.
Fair.
I just find it fascinating. By the way, Aaron Judge is going to be on the cover, but I just find it fascinating.
Anywho,
fair
we
enough.
get
Sports
to the
games is not like what it used to be, but what are you gonna do with microtransactions and all that
deal?
shit? But
yes, let's go ahead and head on off from one pitch to a different kind of pitch.
Open wide for some soccer.
anyways,
Gurok?
Yeah, Gurok, shall we begin?
Let us begin the Champions League.
All right, let's go on to the Champions League before we get on to the
By the way, Jacob and Gurok, make this quick because we do got some big news to talk about the NFL, so proceed.
All right.
There's a lot of things going on.
So this past week was match week 7. Things got very heated up.
You cover the Champions League. I'll get the Prem.
So Oh, it's going to take a long while. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to go through every single one of last week's. I'll just. You know what? Just to speed this along, I'm just going to talk about all the big all the
Go for
matches
the
for
big.
match
Yeah, hit the heavy
match
ones.
match day 8, which is tomorrow night. So, so tomorrow over at Johan Cruyff Arena, I really hope I pronounced that name right. Ajax versus Olympiacos. At the Emirates, we have Arsenal against Kairat Almaty. First in the table against last in the table. And as you can imagine, Kairat gone. This is their last match of the Champions League. Over at Stade Louis II, we have Monaco against Juventus. At San Mames in the Basque Country, Athletic Club take on Sporting. Atletico Madrid host Bodo Glimt at the Metropolitano. And at Camp Nou, Barca will take on Copenhagen. Over at the Bay Arena, we have Bayer Leverkusen against Villarreal. Over at Estadio de Luz, we have Benfica against Real Madrid. Over at Signal Iduna Park, Borussia Dortmund will take on Inter Milan. At Jan Bredo Stadion in Belgium, Club Bruges against Marseille. At the Deutsche Bank Park, Eintracht Frankfurt will take on Spurs. Over at Anfield, Liverpool, we got a somewhat easy fixture, but I'm not going to say it completely. We take on Karabag. At the Etihad, Manchester City will take on Galatasaray. Mm-hmm. At the Diego Maradona Stadium, Napoli take on Chelsea in a must-win to keep their Champions League hopes alive. At the Alpha Mega
win for who? Napoli?
Yeah. Chelsea and Napoli, yeah.
Gotcha.
At the Alpha Mega Stadium in Cyprus, Pafos take on Slavia Prague. At the Parc des Princes, PSG will take on Newcastle. At the Philips Stadion, PSV will take on Bayern Munich. And rounding it all out, we at Lodo Park, Union SG take on Atalanta. That all goes down tomorrow night. Streaming on Paramount Plus. So, Jacob, take away with a prem.
All right. Anyways, prem. We had match day. I think 21, if I remember correctly.
24.
24. Thank you. So here's what here's what happened on match day 24. As Hit Kid like to gloat about, AC Bournemouth came back and did business over Liverpool 3-2 in a dramatic.
That was match week 23.
Oh, match day
the
23.
Upcoming one is 24.
Yeah, match day 23. AC Bournemouth took care of business in dramatic fashion with a stoppage time goal to seal the deal over Liverpool 3-2. The Hammers basically struck down with great vengeance and furious anger over Sunderland. 3-1 was the final. We have a Kitchen Sister moment on Friday as Burnley and the Spurs had a 2-2 draw. Funny. Fulham FC drove it home in clutch time at stoppage time against Brighton and Hove. 2-1 was the final. Man City basically just took the Wolves out to the Wolves, took them out to the behind the barn and put two in the head. Literally 2-0 was the final. On Sunday, as I pull it up, damn. Nottingham Forest took the Stingers out of Brentford. 2-0 was the final. Chelsea took care of Crystal Palace 3-1. 3-1 was the final. Aston Villa shut down Newcastle. 2-0 was the final. And Man U took it basically put a plug on the Gunners of Arsenal. 3-2 was the final. Then on Monday night, last night, believe it or not, we have another Kitchen System moment as Leeds and Everton drew to a 1-1 draw. Now we get to a match Now we get to match day 24, and believe it or not, it's actually going to start on match day 24 as we get to match. Oh, if I get they come to me, come here. Starts on Saturday. There we go. 9 at 10 o'clock, starting off at the Amex as Brighton and Hove go head to head with Everton. Then at Ellen Road, we got Leeds United going head to head with Arsenal. Then at the Molineux, the Wolves will go head to head with the Cherries of AC Bournemouth. Then at 12:30, we got at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea will go head to head with the Hammers of West Ham United. Then rounding out the festivities at 3 o'clock at Anfield, we got Liverpool going up against Newcastle United. Hopefully Liverpool can get will actually bounce back and try to get their heads out of their ass.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, agreed. Then on Sunday, at 9 o'clock at Villa Park, Aston Villa will go head to head with the Bees of Brentford. At Old Trafford, Man United will go head to head with Fulham FC. Then at the City Ground, we'll have Nottingham Forest will go head to head with the Eagles of Crystal Palace. Then at 11:30 on NBCS. Then at 10:30 at Hotspur Stadium, the Spurs will go head to head with Man City. Then Monday Night Football, the main event of match day 24 at the Stadium of Light at 3 o'clock. Will be Sunderland FC going head to head with Burnley. All right.
One final note before we move to our next topic. The USL has officially unveiled their top tier pyramid. The new league is USL Premier. And it will be the top of a 3-tiered pyramid that will launch in 2028. The second tier. I mean, they announced this last year or the year before, so this is basically just the official announcement and the official structure of how things will go. Then tier 2 will be the championship. Tier 3 will be League One. So it's basically like the EFA, the English,
the
English table.
Okay, I get. Okay, fair enough. Alrighty then. So, Carter, we're all set.
All right then, folks. We're gonna go ahead and head on out to the meat and potatoes of this show. So let's go ahead and get to it.
Now, normally me or Carter would start this off, but it looks like
Jose started
to kick things off. So, Jose, why don't you start the proceedings?
All right. Well, 14 teams enter the playoffs, 7 from the AFC and 7 from the NFC. 12 have hit the bricks. We're down to 2.
Well, hold on, Jim. We do have some news to discuss before we hit.
Yes, we do. Carter, go ahead. You kick it off. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. Carter's subject to change. And by Carter's subject to change, ignorance is bound to take over. So if you don't mind, I would like to talk about the head coach hire that was just announced before we get to the craziness that was the NFL Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Brady is now the Bills head coach. To which Bills fans go,
Nah.
To which I would say, damn, I wish we had took Joe Brady and made him our OC so Buffalo can suffer. Oh,
I think Malik would be saying the same thing if they got Joe Brady for Tennessee.
Well, he wanted Brian Dable, and he might just get him now if the Raiders don't sign him. So Malik is the happiest right now.
I believe they did already.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't know.
No, it's pending on the Raiders. It's pending on the Raiders.
So here's what's going with that. If Dable doesn't take the Raiders job, then he's coming to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm the Raiders, I would go after the guy who's in the Super Bowl in Clint Kubiak. That would be the guy to go after.
Yeah.
Let
Dable go to Tennessee.
What would you think about those options for Raider Nation on your end? Since we actually have a Raider fan here.
For that, Carter, now you may proceed because I have a feeling what you're about to get to.
I just think that first and foremost for Buffalo, if you're doing this to make Josh Allen happy, should have kept Sean McDermott. Just saying. But
Are we
Enough
sure?
said.
no. You
Are we sure about that? Because
well,
Josh not speaking up for Sean McDermott doesn't help Sean's case either.
true. But no. Terry Pagula decided to take the side of Brandon Beane and promote him to be president of football operations.
It's
So
like giving a 6-year-old the keys to a Toyota Corolla.
well,
Or idiots a microphone and telling them, here, start a podcast.
yeah.
Oh wait.
Oh, wait a minute. That's all of us.
If you think that just applies to people here, you are very mistaken.
Now let me also just bring this up because Aaron Glenn is moving chairs with the Jets, firing like almost every coordinator with the Jets under the sun.
You know
Todd
who
Bowles,
Aaron Glenn reminds me of? Todd Bowles.
yeah, Todd Bowles,
Maybe you two are the problem.
yeah, Todd Bowles did the same thing in Tampa. Boy, Woody Johnson Glazers. Oh, good God Almighty.
The quicker they're gone, the better.
Yeah. Oh, well, in that case, then it's well. So the Haslam's in there too. By the way, speaking of the Haslams, Browns they still don't have a head coach.
Yeah, because the Haslams have made it very clear they don't want anybody outside of the Browns bringing in outside staff, which has turned a lot of people off from the Browns head coaching position. To which I would say, the Haslams interfering. Again, where have I heard this before? Oh, wait, with Shador, with Watson, with so many other things that go on
With
Cleveland.
Baker, with
Baker Mayfield. Can the Haslams just, stay out of the way?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice.
yeah.
Nice, but that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I was about to say, speaking of Shador, he's going to the Pro Bowl.
Congratulations, you're about to have like maybe 2 people watch this stupid shit.
I'm about to say something that I know somebody is not gonna like.
I'm just laughing. I'm laughing about it, honestly.
I find it funny.
Congratulations for getting in. But however, you do have the unfortunate honor of being the Tyler Huntley of this year's Pro Bowl.
Wow.
Which is kind of sad because even Tyler Huntley was a bit better.
I think Ray said it best, fellas.
Enjoy flag football.
That's basically what the Pro Bowl turned into.
let's be fair. The Pro Bowl hasn't been serious for much longer than anything else people have been complaining about for years. I'm not gonna act like it's suddenly serious now. It's just telling that none of the major QBs really wanted to play. So Shador gets a bone thrown at him because he's the biggest name. He'll get the most media attention because of course he does. Because the NFL media loves to make things nasty with Shador. And even some of the people who are pro Shador also make things nasty for him too. I'm not apologizing for that stance because sometimes people treat this man like he's calling Kaepernick when he's not.
By the way, we can go ahead and announce this now. It's official. The Tennessee Titans have hired former New York Giants head coach Brian Debo to be the new offensive coordinator.
There you go.
And Malik got exactly what he wanted.
Fucking finally. God. Good.
Which means if I am the AFC South, now you have to look out for Tennessee.
Safe to say.
So let's put it like this. Now that it's actually official. Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and Houston are going to have to actually step the fuck up now. And they're going to have to probably look out for what Tennessee can do. Because now, since it's because I pretty much was talking about this with Jamal a few times,
and even thinking about it now, if Salah pretty much is hands on and picks who he wants, and we get Gable, then Cam's gonna thrive, and it's going to. And I'm gonna be honest. I think I trust Dable to do well. You know, with that offense. So there's gonna be some growth to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Look out for what we do. Look out for what we do in the off season and in the draft because because not only do we have Solid, not only are we gonna have Gable, and not only are we gonna start. Not only are they pretty much saying Salah's gonna pick his coaching staff, which means he's probably going to get some. Which means his defensive coordinator is also going to be something good too.
Yeah, that's the question Ray was about to ask you. Who do you want as your defensive coordinator?
Trying to remember who's the defensive coordinator for the 49ers.
I thought Fatty was the defensive coordinator for the 49ers.
Oh, I mean, he was. I'm trying to think who was under him. Actually, if Flores if nobody took Flores, fuck, I take Flores.
Unfortunately,
their defensive coordinator was Nick Sorensen.
So honestly,
I think Flores is locked in Minnesota because of the lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Well, shit. Honestly, it's interesting where we can go, but since Dennard Wilson is gone, thank God. It's sky's the limit, honestly, for who we'll pick.
Speaking of sky not being the limit, though, Pittsburgh. We need to have a chat.
So you hold on.
What are we doing?
So you replaced Mike Tomlin with mayonnaise Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
10 years older.
Yeah.
Hold on. No.
That's
too dry. That's too dry.
Mike Tomlin.
That's too dry. A 10-year older, a mayonnaise merchant, an offensive merchant in Mike McCarthy, who, by the way, is not against bringing back Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, boy.
Pittsburgh, you really are comfortable with mediocrity.
Y'all really are. Y'all really comfortable. Art Rooney.
The standard is the standard.
Artie the second. You are really comfortable with the standard of 9-8 and 10-7.
Okay, hold on.
Got a Super Bowl.
Yeah, let me just bring this up because you have to wonder how did you come up with this decision, Pittsburgh?
Spot the difference between these two pictures. Sir, they're the same picture. Exactly. Tomlin went 500 or better every year, so why not bring in a guy with some experience? Well, it all makes sense now. You just want to do this so Aaron Rodgers will come back for another year.
No, not at all.
All right, prove it.
Well, I mean, I can prove it. I mean, this is who Aaron wanted to bring in. So
who the is that?
That is my shaman Rodrigo Jalisco.
Where does he coach?
He's my Costa Rican spiritual coach. What? I don't.
Aaron, are you with me?
If he can open my eyes to the world, imagine the holes he could open for our offense.
What the is going on?
Look, I get it. This is a lot. Just have some water. Calm down.
Oh, it tastes like shit. Look, here's the deal, guys. We're in a tough spot, okay? I want to go at least 500 every year, and I think McCarthy does that for us. But, sir, I thought we wanted to go young.
What the f***?
Just let the medicine take over.
Medicine? What medicine?
Sir, now you sure you don't want to at least bring in the shaman for an interview?
No, Aaron, damn it, get the out.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I want to heal. I want to feel.
McCarthy it is.
What the fuck?
Holy fuck, what an acid trip.
Hey, hold on. Let me give a shout out. As stated, go check out Biggie the Cook on his YouTube channel, his Instagram, and his TikTok. He is funny as fuck, man.
Again, so I would just like to repeat the following. Pittsburgh won the AFC North, but at what cost? You helped us out more than it helped you. We went from John Harbaugh to Jesse Minter, who's now already found 2 people to work under him already. And yet here you are with Mike McCarthy. And you're still having to find an OC and a DC. And from what I saw, you look like you're pursuing some people from the Cowboys. So what are you? The AFC North Cowboys? Because that's what you look like right now.
Like, why the fuck? No, because, again, it boggles my mind. Why would you pick up somebody who's literally the same as Mike Tomlin in the sense of how he plays? You had every opportunity to go young, to like finally say, we want to win championships. We're tired of
Chris Chula just became available. You could have grabbed him.
Exactly.
Y'all could have gone modern. But no.
The Steeler is the Steeler. That is the Steeler way.
You know something? Let me just bring this up because he did exactly what he said on Sunday during happy hour. Steelers just don't want to rebuild. They don't believe in rebuilding whatsoever.
Nope.
And keep this in mind. This is the same team. They don't fire their head coach. So
They retire them or let their contracts conveniently expire.
Yeah,
By the way,
hold on, Jacob. We could see Mike McCarthy being here until he's 77.
Like, he's got 15 years from now. So they're fucked.
Hold on, he is 65. He is 65, by the way. The mathematics on that don't work out. He'd be here until 80.
Yo, wait a minute, I thought he's 62.
I thought he was 65.
So we were off by.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't deserve to be in this fucking sport anyway.
Somebody verify it. Let's be factually correct.
I'm looking.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing that quick.
We are not our president.
I got it. I'm getting it.
62. 62.
Oh, okay, so he is 62.
So we were off by 3.
No, I was off by 3. You were originally correct.
Okay. So never mind then.
I know we had to fact check. We know the U.S. government doesn't like to fact check things now, so we gotta do the work for them.
I mean, to be honest, to be honest with you, at least he's not Cuban. They'll never find those birth certificates. Poof, they're gone.
Seriously, dude.
What? I'm not wrong.
Jose taking casual digs at Cuba. Let's hope a missile crisis doesn't happen.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're almost there. Anyway.
Well, Malik, we're not there yet. We'd have to steal their president like how we steal Venezuela's president.
Yay!
Barney's getting But no,
is that for? Am I about to break my own solo record?
I don't know.
I believe so. You're right. I believe so. Anyway, so I think that was all the news that we got so far from the.
No, that was not. Yes, but we got news.
Oh,
we got big news.
Yeah, almost forgot. Yeah. So we got some news about the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
We not even gonna bother with the schematics. Bill Belichick is considered not first ballot.
Mm-hmm.
No. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jacob. Wait, stop. Let me put it this way. We're gonna nip this in the bud. Because the voters apparently they think of Tom Brady as being the reason how come the Patriots won those Super Bowls and not Bill Belichick. Well, it's just my opinion.
You would think that, but one of the people who voted came out and directly pointed out that the scandals played a role in his decision.
Yeah, that kind of makes a point. Bill was a part of both Spygate and the Flakegate.
Mm-hmm. Now, with that being said, as one of the biggest Patriot haters in the goddamn room, I would just like to say the NFL has let far more destructive things in the Hall of Fame. I mean,
Yeah,
LT's a
true.
thing. LT's a
They've let in
thing. So
worse. They've let
honestly,
in worse. So
the fact that Bill Belichick isn't a immediate first ballot is still stupid.
yeah, it is kind of
But then
ass
again, you have
backwards.
to remember this is the same team. This is the same Hall of Fame that still doesn't want to give Terrell Owens a Hall of Fame ballot.
I think he's in the Hall of Fame.
Well, how long did it take Terrell Owens to finally get in the Hall of Fame, though?
Let me check and see.
When was he out first eligible? Let me ask that question.
That's a good question, actually. When was he actually eligible?
Let's verify our facts because
Right.
again, we are not our president.
Yeah, let's see. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2018.
When was he eligible for it?
I'm looking it up. Let's see.
Yeah, he was eligible for third. It was the third year eligibility.
Okay, he became eligible in 2016, 6 years following his retirement.
Yeah.
Also, it didn't really take that long. There's been more.
Not really.
There's been more.
It took him 3 years to get inducted. From 16, 17, and 18. So there you go.
But even still, the point still kind of stands. Even if I don't like Bill Belichick at all, he still should get in immediately.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Because outside of those controversies, he was the integral part of those 6 championships.
8. Because he won 2 more with the Giants before he even got that gig in the first place.
Yeah,
so
he was the Giants defensive coordinator under Bill Parcells.
Oh, he was? Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
So he's got 8
altogether.
He technically has more. He technically has more rings than Tom Brady.
So he's basically the all-time winningest head coach in NFL history.
Well, he has 6 as a head coach. He has 2 as a
defensive coordinator.
Defensive coordinator. Okay, that makes sense.
But he's the most successful non-player in NFL history.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Now then, gentlemen, I thought someone was gonna say something.
No,
proceed.
Now, gentlemen, our Super Bowl matchup has been determined.
Yes,
it has.
May I properly do the introduction because Jose did it good, but I think we can spice it up just a little bit more.
But before you do, Jacob, let's discuss what happened in the NFC Championship game before you do.
All right, go. All right, yes. On the NFC side, because we covered the AFC side on the finale of the NFL season on Happy
Sean Payton, you are an idiot for not taking the points because you would have been able to get it to overtime.
Safe to say, yeah. By the way,
hold on. Speaking of Sean Payton, he fired his offensive coordinator.
Woohoo!
Oh my God, wow.
Don't get me wrong, he was a problem, but he's not the reason.
Sean was the bigger issue. Sean was the bigger problem.
There's an old saying in life: when you point one finger, you got 3 more pointing right back at you.
Yeah. Now we get to the game.
Yeah, but if you want to see an instant classic, look over in Seattle because we had a heavyweight fight over at Lumen Field.
Yep.
You had the third encounter between the Seahawks and the Rams.
The rubber match, and it lived up to the bill.
Yeah.
Defense was not there for either aspect of the game, which is not surprising because it's 2 division rivals playing against each other in the NFC Championship. So I'm not expecting any defense whatsoever. You had drama and you had stupidity. Hello, Tariq Woolen. Man, you are very lucky Seattle won that game. Because if they had lost, you'd be the first guy with a boot to your ass and getting your ass out of Seattle.
Oh, definitely. Penalty. Dude, you would have had a boot so far up your ass, you would have been you not only be tasting shoelace, you would have been tasting leather.
As stupid as that taunting penalty is as a whole, the timing of you doing that and the fact that you got burnt immediately afterward does not help your case.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, know when to taunt and know when to shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jacob. I just want to point this out. First and foremost, Seahawks beat the Rams 31-27. Was the final score. Was a nail biter, and you saw his kids expression before we end the happy hour. JSN, really,
Yeah,
really,
Jackson
really,
Smith and Jigba. Oh
He had
man.
himself a game.
yes,
Oh,
he
dude,
did.
dude did not have his hands were not for decoration. His hands had Velcro on them, and
Yeah,
he
let me
was
just
catching
also,
everything.
yeah, let me just also point this out that JSN is a nominee for Offensive Player of the Year.
And rightfully, and he had and that game on Sunday night proved why.
Yeah,
He technically should be a candidate for MVP if we're going to be honest.
Yeah, no doubt about
Fair
it.
enough.
yeah,
But
he
you know who
should have.
also
He
had
should. Hold on. He should have been a candidate, no question. We can get no argument for me. He should have been nominated for MVP. But hey, whoever decided the finalists, hey, dude, just change the MVP award for the quarterback. Just do it.
Yeah, just call it the quarterback award and just
Or
get
give
it
the
over with.
QBs their own award so that the MVP can be a bit more diverse.
Yeah,
Mhm.
please.
Yeah,
Right.
because
Because
we
there's
don't.
too many times I've seen MVP candidates be just quarterbacks. I'm sitting here going, bruh.
Yeah, this year,
There are players that should have deserved that more than who
Yeah,
they're trying to
agreed.
put it off
'Cause-
on.
yeah.
Can we-
Hold on. Let me just point this out because this year you got 4 candidates, you got 4 QBs and 1 running back. CMC. That's your nominees for MVP. That's it.
Can the NFL just
Which I'm
go-
gonna be real.
Hold on,
Which I'm gonna be honest. Which I'm gonna be honest. I think CMC getting anything in MVP candidate screams overhyped to me. He's good, but I'm like,
To be fair, he was their offense, and in their season where they were all hurt, I can't say nothing to him.
Yeah,
Right,
I can't say
same.
nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He
so-
did more than his part.
Yeah, but like I said,
But also, can I just say? Can I just say? Thank God the Rams lost.
Oh, I know why you're saying that. I know why you're saying it. I'll leave that alone.
Yeah,
Carter,
because
would
I'm
you
gonna be
mind
honest.
naming everyone who's in there?
Because honestly, I've said this. If it was the Rams and the Patriots, I'm voting nobody. I don't.
You want no. You're either saying I'm waiting for baseball season, or I'm going for the meteor.
Yeah, I gotta say, sounds like someone is still bitter for 1 yard short.
That ain't the only reason he's bitter. Let's put it that way.
There is a long history as a Titans fan about the Rams that I don't like. So
yeah.
Who were the nominees for MVP, Carter?
Your nominees are this gonna sound funny. Josh Allen,
Bro. Are you serious?
No, I'm gonna let him get through. I'm gonna let him finish. I'm gonna let him finish before I say something.
Yeah, continue.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to go get it, but I know that one of the nominees is Josh Allen. That's the
Josh Allen and CMC. I know Matthew Stafford and Drake May.
Okay.
Yeah, your nominees are Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, Christian McCaffrey, Matthew Stafford, and Josh Allen.
All right, cool. Let's rip off the Band-Aid. Let's rip off the Band-Aid real quick.
Please.
So you have CMC. Fine. He's like the one thing on the Niners that kept going with all the injuries they had. I'm not gonna complain about him. He can stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Stafford, dude was carrying the Lions for like 15 years. I can't say nothing too much to him.
Yeah.
Drake May, no one was expecting him to be what he was. And even though I don't think he looks the best in the postseason, he's still doing his part. And he's part of the reason why the Patriots won, because if he doesn't rush for that TD, they're not beating the Broncos. So I'm gonna let him have that one. Trevor Lawrence and Josh Allen.
What the fuck has Trevor Lawrence really done? Like, let's be real. No, hold on. I'm gonna go there. Did he look good this year? Yes. But dude, he has to do way fucking more to even be deserving of that spot. And Josh Allen, I'm sorry, that still feels like a pick me award, if you ask me.
No,
it's a pity award. That's what it is.
If you want me to be nasty,
go ahead.
I will be. It's a very DEI MVP type of thing.
Yeah.
And honestly,
I knew I was gonna say that.
I'm not about to apologize for what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
People felt this way last year, and now I'm starting to feel like it now. Man, Lamar should have his third MVP right now. But he didn't
No.
because the NFL is a pity circus for Josh Allen. And I got to sit here and be cool with the fact that Sam Darnold has made it to more Super Bowls than Lamar Jackson because he just happened to finally live up to his potential. But I also get comfort in the fact that he's made it to more Super Bowls than Josh Allen because that tells me that maybe, just maybe, people are starting to smell the roses. Maybe, just maybe, Josh needs to, and I know he takes accountability way more than anybody will actually give him credit for. I blame the media for why people don't mess with Josh. I blame them exclusively because they do this a lot. They will give Josh a pass, or they'll have more sympathy for him. But if you're CJ Stroud, if you're Lamar, if you're a QB that they don't like, they will take a dookie all over anything you do. And it is extremely ridiculous.
Yep.
Extremely ridiculous.
Like
Why
at
do we
this
have to deal
point
with
this
that?
year, right? It's like
Keep the
this year.
accountability the same. That's all I'm asking.
Right. Because even this year, you have to start really looking at it and be like, why is Josh Allen in MVP talks? What did he honestly do to deserve MVP talks? I mean, what has he done in the last 3 years besides the whole, well, he carried the team, but he also was a detrimental piece for the team. So at this point, people are really going to have to start looking at this and being like, are y'all just coddling him? Are y'all doing to Josh Allen what maybe y'all agree with me or not, but this is the same shit I saw with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, where they just coddle the fuck out of him and make him out to be like this impressive QB that has all this upside, when in truth, he's inconsistent as shit, and he hasn't really lived up to that. He hasn't lived up to that hype that they've been giving him. Now, granted, the only difference between an Aaron Rodgers and a Josh Allen is that at least Aaron Rodgers lived up to the expectation and and got his team to a Super Bowl. The problem is he should have got them there more than once. For Josh Allen, it has always been you have put every other QB down and claim that Josh Allen was the better QB out of his draft class, or he's the better QB out of this guy and that guy, when the truth of the matter is Josh Allen starting out was almost a bust. People forget that Josh Allen in his first 2 years in the NFL was literally on the verge of being a bust until he got the proper coaching to teach him how to be an elite level QB, to teach
how to win.
Like literally, if he didn't have that coaching staff and if he didn't have the offensive staff that he had, he wouldn't even touch Lamar. I mean, he's not even on Lamar's level now. But he only got there until he got the help, until he finally learned how to play call, until he finally learned how to time manage as a QB. And now we're seeing this where it's like we're now seeing the onward glazing in the media about him. Where now it's like, how can you argue that he's a better QB when he can't deliver in the fucking playoffs? He can't even deliver to go beyond the second round, let alone get to the AFC Championship. How can you say?
Here's the fucked up thing. Here's the fucked up thing, because even if they do make it to the AFC Championship, they still can't get over that hump to the Super Bowl.
Well, let me interject.
Now, I'm gonna be fair and interrupt all of this by just saying, Lamar hasn't too. To which I would say, yes, Lamar also hasn't. Lamar has also made many mistakes at points leading up to certain games. But he also, like Josh, tries to make up for his mistakes. But again, since the QBs are not held to the same standard, Lamar trying to make up for his mistakes and Josh trying to make up for his mistakes doesn't get looked at the same way. Again, my beef isn't with Josh Allen at all. I think him and Lamar are roughly around the same level. If I'm going to be fair, he is roughly the same level. The problem has always been what happens when they get to the big dance. Something always goes wrong, and no one makes the changes needed to make things easier for them.
Right.
And when they make all the mistakes, it gets blown up in their face. Josh took accountability, a lot of it, which I will not downplay at all. He takes more accountability than Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Because Aaron Rodgers over these past few years, man, that dude makes me want to throw my head through a brick wall with how loosey-goosey he can be. Not to mention the whole I'm immunized shit doesn't help his case either. But we'll leave that alone.
He's literally one controversy away from really being a Favre clone, but we ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
Anywho, this is besides the whole entire literal point. Let me just get to who I think should win MVP and who I think will. If you ask me who I think will win MVP, or actually who I would pick as MVP, I would go CMC.
Yeah.
You owed him from the second one that you gave Lamar, even though you should have gave that one to CMC, me personally. I think it's fair to give him this one this year. Because he carried that injured Niners team to the playoffs. Without him, who's to say they get that lucky? Because we clearly saw them struggle the year but without him. That's who I think who will get it. Boy, I know people may not like this. I know people are kind of think this is nasty, but it would not shock me if Josh gets his second MVP. It would not shock me one bit.
And if he does, and honestly, if he does, you're gonna see a revolt. You are gonna see an actual like split.
Yeah. Anyway, gentlemen, Rams, you had a great season. You had a good season. You went to the NFC Championship game. You came up just a little bit short. Matthew Stafford, if you're thinking about retirement, hey, you had a great career. You won a Super Bowl. You carried Detroit for God knows so long, and you stayed relevant with the Rams. So
yeah, and so Rams, there may be two Ubers, but that one is for you. Sorry, boys. Yeah, you ain't getting your Hollywood ending.
Hey, Rams. On Seahawks fans and Tennessee fans like to tell you, fuck off downstairs.
Hey, LA. You Uber outside? Well, you know what they say. You can't spell eliminated without LA. Guess Matthew Stafford finally ran out of that old man magic, huh? They look like Best Buy employees. Too bad they couldn't be the best team.
Wow.
All right.
Can't spell eliminated without LA.
Yep. All right. Let me set the stage. All right. Carter, can you play the playoff thing, please? Ladies and gentlemen, 32 teams started off the 2025-2026 NFL season. 18 teams didn't even have a chance in hell of making it to the playoffs. 14 teams remained, but only 12 have bit the bullet, and we're now down to the final two as we have reached the pinnacle of the season, which is Super Bowl 60. First of all, in the corner to my left, representing the American Football Conference coming from the ashes of their rebuild. It is the 6-time Super Bowl champions looking to break the deadlock that is the tie. They are the New England Patriots.
That was a legendary draft class, and I'm the first one from that class to reach the Super Bowl. Guess that means I'm the best. Say, little, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. I really helped revive the Patriots dynasty. We here forever.
Thank you very much. And in the corner to my right, representing the National Football Conference, they are one-time Super Bowl champions. Hailing from the Pacific Northwest, they are the Seattle Seahawks.
No, we don't need you anymore. We got JJ now. Look where that got y'all. And they said Puka was better than me? Now why'd y'all have to go ahead and lie like that? They tried to get rid of me, so I got rid of them. I think that's fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the rematch. 11 years in the making. It's Super Bowl 60. It's Patriots Seahawks 2.
Okay, first and foremost, you go to the oxygen tank. Go. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen,
the pathway for each team before we even start with the predictions, because I think that's important too.
Mm-hmm.
So, how did they get to the Super Bowl? Who did
enough.
they beat along the way?
Yes, the Seahawks had the easiest path to get to Santa Clara because they were the number 1 seed heading out of the NFC. So they had to bye getting the divisional round. So they had the easiest route to get to the.
I wouldn't say it's easy though.
Guys,
excuse me.
Oh, wait, guys. Considering that the Super Bowl is like 2 weeks away from it's on the 9th. No, it's on the 8th. The Super Bowl's on the 8th.
So it's next Sunday.
So
we're gonna do the predictions anyway. Why are we suddenly subjecting the rules now?
Go ahead.
Might as well.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
As I was saying, yes, the Patriots had a somewhat easy route because they were the number 2 seed in the AFC. You have to remember that because they had the start of the wild card round, taking care of the Chargers in the wild card round 16-3. So while in the divisional round, the Seahawks took care of the Niners in stomping fashion, 41-6, while the Patriots took care of the Texans in the divisional round, 28-16. When we got the championship round, safe to say the Patriots, they had to earn their way to get to Santa Clara, taking care of the Broncos in a somewhat blizzard-covered Mile High Stadium, 10-7, while the Seahawks had a classic, as we discussed, over the Rams, 31-27.
The only reason I want people to get predictions out now, because again, we do have time to change our minds, but if it's easier to get it out now, that way, if you want to change your mind, guess what? Sunday is an option. The following Tuesday is an option.
Yeah, he has.
You get 2 chances to change it because if something happens like a day before the Super Bowl, well, you still got to stick with your option.
He's got a point. But the road for both teams has been unique in their own way. From start to end, and now we are set for Santa Clara, February the 8th, 6:30 Eastern on NBC. It is the rematch, 11 years in the making from their epic matchup Super Bowl 49 in Glendale, Arizona. It's gonna get brutal to say the least. Big Kid and Gurok is gonna fight to the bitter end to find out who will hoist the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Will New England finally break the deadlock with Pittsburgh and become the all-time Super Bowl champions with number 7, or will Seattle get back from 49 and get Super Bowl number 2 in their trophy cabinet?
Well, since you want to do the whole shindig for it, you go first, Baker.
Thank you very much. Yes, safe to say it is a battle of conflicting styles because this is not the New England we know from their dynasty days when they got their 6 championships. This is a new Patriots team here. Drake May at the helm. So we are not, but this is going to be interesting to say the least. Meanwhile, Seattle with Sam Darnold at the helm, with the new Legion of Boom, otherwise known as the Dark Side. Something tells me this is not going to be a pretty sight in Santa Clara. I am leaning heavily towards Seattle finally getting the revenge from 49 and getting their second Super Bowl ring.
All right, Brandon, if you are here, I'm putting you on the spot now.
All right. I'm taking all in on what Jacob said, but to me, this comes down to this is between 2 coaches here, Vrabel and Seattle's coach.
McDonald.
Yeah, McDonald.
Yeah. So, for the way this is going, yeah, you could say offense and defensive wise, it can go to Seattle, but just on the coaching experience, just because of who's there and who has the most experience being in this situation, it's all Patriots.
So you're leaning New England.
Okay, Brandon is going for New England.
Only because it's Vrabel.
Okay, then.
Carter, you next.
If he's available.
I'll wait. I got time.
I think he's taking a phone call. Oh, never mind.
I'm not taking a phone call. I'm taking a timeout. Yeah, I'm just taking a timeout. That's all.
All right, no problem.
Oh, well, I'm putting you on the spot.
I think that this is going to be a very intriguing Super Bowl. This is going to be I think we're in for a classic. In my opinion, first and foremost, as a Vikings fan, you gotta be mad as hell that Sam Darnold's in the Super Bowl and you're not. So I mean, but hey, you have your management team to thank. Secondly, Drake May, hell of a job taking the Patriots to the Super Bowl. Nice work, nice job. Hell of a performance in the AFC Championship game. This game is going to be a close one, fellas. I think it's going to be a very close one. It's going to be a very good one. I'm going for the Seahawks because I think JSN is one hell of a player.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, yeah.
Yeah, he's one hell of a player. If the Patriots can't contain him, then this thing is over. That Patriots defense needs to step up. So I'm going for the Seahawks for the dub. I'm going for the Seahawks for the win.
Weavile, even though I probably should have a good guess on what your answer is.
Who do I want to win? Obviously the Patriots. That's no question. Who do I think is gonna win? I'm not even gonna have any sort of false optimism whatsoever. Seattle is going to kick our ass hard.
Do you go with your heart, or do you go with your heart, or do you go with logic?
I'm gonna have to go with my logic. I hate to say I hope I'm wrong, but I really don't like our chance. I don't like our chances because of how.
Technically, you wouldn't be surprised if Seattle beat you.
What was that?
I said technically you wouldn't be surprised if Seattle beat you.
Pretty much.
Fair enough.
All right, Blanco, you next.
Okay, so I kind of agree with 2 people. I agree with actually 3 actually. Jacob, Brandon, and Garak. I do believe that this might be a battle of the coaches, but at the same time, I don't think that's gonna happen. I do believe this might be a battle of offense and defense, but there's one problem that I think y'all are forgetting about Sam Darnold. He tends to have a turnover habit.
To be fair, Drake May isn't immune to that either, so that's not
That's
big of
true.
a factor at all.
I mean that is true. I will accept that, but I feel like Sam Darnold's more prone to that than Drake May. If you've seen this issue with the Jets and the Vikings, it even was for 1 year.
We are expecting Sam Darnold to turn back when that may not be that big of a threat, considering New England's playing a superior defense.
That is true. And that's what I think. That's why I think that New England's going to have to overcome if they do want to, and they have to overcome that very, very tough defense. And I don't think that. Actually, I think that both quarterbacks aren't ready for this big spotlight. It's just a matter of who can buckle down the quickest. Is it Drake May or is it Sam Darnold? And unfortunately, I'm going to say that Drake May, as good as he is, I'm actually surprised that he brought him and Vrabel brought this team to the Super Bowl. I don't think they're ready yet. I feel like they need a few more pieces before they could finally win to finally break the deadlock. So I'm going for Seattle in this one.
Mr. Malik, you have some personal deepness to this, so you next.
Oh boy. Seeing Vrabel in a Super Bowl vicinity is like, damn. But at the same time, there's a lot of interesting stories going into this. Because you have to think in this way. If the Patriots pull off this victory, not only will the city of Tennessee just start writing notes with bricks attached to it and finding Amy's house.
That would be funny to see.
Wouldn't that be
but you're gonna have to put Buffalo on suicide watch because damn, Stephon Diggs really came in here and won a fucking ring without you.
Yeah, that's also a fair one too.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. But here's the thing about New England, and I'm being completely real when I say this. I'm not trying to be petty.
Go ahead.
I felt that this entire season with the Patriots has been kind of they're good, but I also feel like a lot of their wins didn't come off as they were the superior team. It was more like they took advantage of other teams' fuck ups and they just kind of coasted in to where they were at. That's how I felt with
So basically, with the way the Patriots were constructed team-wise, they're opportunists.
In a sense, yes. They took advantage of they basically took advantage of an entire division that got flipped on its head all season and didn't know if up was down and left was right.
Mm-hmm.
And they took advantage of that and snuck back in. To everybody's chagrin. Now, I'm not taking away the fact that Vrabel is a good coach. I'm not taking away the fact that Drake May is a good quarterback. I'm personally shocked. I'm personally surprised they made it. They made it this year. I would have given them 2 years down the line where they would go back to the Super Bowl. Not this year. You know what I mean?
I got you.
But then you see the Seahawks. And man, Minnesota is kicking themselves in the mouth, are kicking themselves in their own ass and threatening to cut their beards because of just how much they're wondering, why did we get rid of Sam Darnold? Because Sam Darnold has taken that Seahawks team and he has thrived. And not only that, but the defense is back to what it was. It's not the Legion of Boom anymore, but it's something far more sinister. So
they're called dark. They're called dark. They're called the dark side.
Yeah, now they're called the dark side, which is funny as hell, by the way, because the dark side is going to face off against the evil empire. Because
I know, right?
So, but the way I see this game happening, crazier shit has happened. Because last year everybody was pretty much going into this going, oh great, the Chiefs are gonna just go in, they're gonna fucking steamroll, and they're gonna and Patrick Mahomes is gonna be a dynasty boy, and they fucking and they crumbled and lost.
Yeah, we all. Yeah,
so
we all said that, and the next thing you know, KC decided to crumble faster than poorly made concrete.
Right. So with this game, my heart, my everything is like, I want Seattle to be that one. I feel like Seattle's going to be the team to beat New England. But I'm also like, crazier shit has happened.
True.
But even with all that, I'm still sticking to it. I got Seattle winning, and but I will say it's going to be a close game.
Fair enough.
But I'm going to say this: expect it to not be real score happy in the first half.
Okay, I can see that. All right, Jamal. We saved the best for last. What's your take on this? Who's hoisting the Lombardi next Sunday?
You should have known what my answer was from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I'm cheering New England. Are you kidding me?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
See, but this is deeper. This is deeper. Because yes, you have the Mike Vrabel formula, but guess what you also have on the other side of that formula? The guy who should be coaching the Baltimore Ravens right now.
Yeah.
Mike McDonald should have been Baltimore, but he's not. Because the Ravens wanted to stick so badly with John Harbaugh until they made me blue in the face. And now he's gone. But now so is Mike McDonald. And now he's in the Super Bowl. To which I say, you know what? It'd be real funny if the Seattle Seahawks lock in and win the Super Bowl and make Ravens management eat the massivest amount of shit and crow imaginable. And that's a timeline I want. I don't want no ifs, ands, or buts attached to it. I need Ravens management to eat the biggest load of crow possible. And nothing would satisfy me more than watching Mike McDonald win the Super Bowl with the Seahawks. Yes, with Sam Darnold. So I'm going Seattle.
Fair enough.
Now you have two shows to change your predictions in case stuff does happen.
Hey, all I'm saying is this:
Saturday,
if Seattle does
Sunday,
win it, I'm saluting them. So.
Yep, we have till next Tuesday to in between that we can see possible things that could happen. We can see teammates get hurt before the big game. We can see people get benched. We can never know what could happen. So we have till next Tuesday to find out to change our predictions to change our predictions or update them to find out before the big game. So tune in next Tuesday, episode 209, to see if we update our predictions for Super Bowl 60.
Because I also have a feeling the NFL might not be the main event for at least the next edition of the pod. If it's not already passing the Super Bowl.
Yeah, fair enough. Concerning with the state of the sports world coming up in this year of our Lord. What's coming up soon? So yeah, fair enough.
All right.
So now, bring in the pussy. You might as well.
Please,
oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Well,
Estoy aburrido.
What the fuck?
Damn it!
When-
Damn it! Who told Maddie to get on Duolingo again?
Oh my god!
Who told the cat to speak Spanish? You know, in America, they don't allow you to speak Spanish.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
who
on,
told the
man.
cat to get on Duolingo? I thought we limited their internet.
Hey, kitty, you're only allowed to speak English in this country, according to the white people.
God damn it. Anyways, so you know what? Here's the biggest. What did we learn on this show tonight? Simple enough. The NFL needs to get into rehab faster than any white person ever said, and also the sports world has a reserved seat there as well.
The biggest lesson of the NFL season is that people need to start taking the points.
Remember, if there's points available, take them.
Because the Rams and the Patriots, and the Broncos, probably might be in this spot had they took the points, but they didn't.
Yep.
Again, that is not necessarily a good thing, because sometimes we let the analytics of everything get in the way, and we as fans are guilty of that too. But hey, points, they're important.
Yes, they
Whether
are.
they're 2, 3, or 7 or 6, you take whatever you get.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Anyways, Kurt. Anyways, let's do a little bit of catching up. See what's going on in the sports world. Jose, can you get the ice? And I think Carter is too busy with stuff. I'll get the NBA.
I got it. Okay,
cool.
All right. First and foremost.
Oh, whoa, what?
Well, what's up, Brandon?
I'm just looking at the scoring update for Rutgers, Michigan State, and Scarlet Knights are up 8.
Better go straight. Anything can happen.
Wow.
Anything can happen in the sports world. The Wizards are leading the Trailblazers at the half, 60-53.
The Wizards having a lead? What?
Yeah.
Weird.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's like they're used to choking it every single fucking day.
Knicks are leading the Kings in the second quarter, 41-36.
Who's leading the Kings?
Knicks.
New York.
Oh, look. Oh, finally.
This game just got underway between the Bucks and the 76ers. Same thing with the Pelicans and the Thunder. That game has gotten underway. Coming up at the top of the hour, we have the Pistons and the Nuggets and the Nets and the Suns. And later on this evening, we got the Clippers and the Jazz. Let's go ahead on out to the ice.
All right. Well, in the second period, the Sabres are up by 1, 3-2 over the Maple Leafs. The Mammoths are up 2-1 over the reigning champions. Well, battered, but still in the second period. We're in the second period between the Red Wings and the Kings. No one has scored yet. It's tied in the Bell Center for the Canadiens as they take on the Golden Knights. We're 1 apiece. And in the first, Jacob, the Winnipeg Jets, and my sad New Jersey Devils are tied at 1 apiece. And in the first, heading to the second. Second period, the boys club, Boston Bruins, are up 2-0 against Nashville. Sorry. First period with the Stars and the Blues. That game just got started. No one has scored yet. Blackhawks, first blood against Minnesota in the first period with the Capitals coming up at 10, along with the Sharks and the Canucks.
All right. Now, on the college hardwood, as Brandon has brought up, Rutgers is leading number 7, Michigan State, 65-57. I tell you what, if Rutgers holds on and gets the victory, that'd be a huge upset.
Most definitely. That will definitely cause a good ripple for the top 10 next week.
Also, number 5, Nebraska is leading number 3, Michigan in the second half, 60-52.
Ooh, good match. Good fight so far.
Also in the second half, Arkansas is leading Oklahoma, 55-52.
It's a close game.
Yep. At halftime over at South Bend, Notre Dame is leading number 17, Virginia, 44-35. Number 2.
Over here, on my end, says 50-40 Notre Dame.
doesn't matter.
Notre
Dame is still fool's
they
gold.
kind of done it. Right now, going on late in the first half, Con is leading Providence 38-32. George Washington is leading St. Louis in the first half. This game about 6 minutes in, about 13:45 left to go in the first. George Washington.
Wait, hold on. There's a college named George Washington?
Yes.
There is, yes.
Are they gonna lie about chopping down a cherry tree too?
No, I got some. No, I got some that. No. I got. Wait, was it? No. That wasn't. No, that wasn't George Washington. That was Thomas Jefferson. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
No.
Right now, this game is underway between Missouri and number 23 Alabama. Coming up at the top of the hour, we got number 12 Purdue and Indiana, and Kentucky and Vanderbilt, and UMass and Miami of Ohio. And over on the women, check out over on the women. This game is in the first quarter. Baylor is leading Houston 18-11, and coming up at the top of the hour. Yeah, coming up at the top of the hour, we got number 22 West Virginia and Utah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule joining us here this evening. First and foremost, if you like what you see, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and when you do subscribe to our channel, please hit the bell so that you would know whenever we stream. I would like to thank Jamal, like to thank Malik, like to thank Garrick, like to thank everybody for joining us here this evening for this edition of our podcast. I'm pretty sure we got everyone set up and ready to go for what is shaping up to be a very exciting 2 weeks ahead. Because
the the Olympic torch is just about to get to Italy, and they're about to make its way to the fashion capital of the world.
Yeah,
which
as
means
a matter of fact, hold on, Jacob. As a matter of fact, an HBO Max series called Heated Rivals. The two stars were carrying the torch.
Yep, and I do believe next Friday. If I'm correct, Karak, help me out on that one. Friday's the 6th, correct?
Yes. Friday, February 6th is the opening ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Next Friday, we will see the torch be the torch be lit for the Winter Games, which means the NHL will be literally on ice as the play.
Hold on, Jacob. I feel sorry for Mike Tirico because not only is he calling the Super Bowl, but he's also going to be calling the Winter Olympics after the Super Bowl.
By the way, we stated this on the podcast, and I am living up to the word. Since now I have a digital antenna, and by the way, one of my channels is NBC. I am living up to my word, Gurat. I will be helping you for the Winter Games. So since I have NBC, so I will be helping you out with most of the Winter Games. I don't know.
I got a Digi too.
So
I have a Digi too, so I'll be watching a little bit.
You might also want to have a Peacock subscription because
I can't. I don't have the funds to get Peacock, so I can't get all the games. But I will be keeping an eye on the Winter Games to help out as much as I can with the Winter Games. So I will be helping out, Garak.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
we'll let you know as it gets closer some of the dates that I will definitely need help with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you will be having backup to help you out with the Winter Games. So you got.
What are you gonna say, Jamal?
Yeah.
Before you conclude, I would just like to say, hopefully, we can actually have the FIFA World Cup if we don't have a soft Melticello marshmallow making things hard for us, or should I say, a soft, annoying orange.
Fuck you, Mango Mussolini.
No, easy. Jeez. I've always thought he was Chester the Cheeto, but that's just me.
Yeah,
come on, man.
that'd be an insult to the original Chester the Cheetah.
Okay,
No,
then.
he's Fred if he didn't if he's Fred if he grew up with some toxic masculinity, but we're gonna leave that alone.
Anyway, ladies
Okay.
and
All
gentlemen,
right.
okay, we better get the heck up out of here. Anyway,
Yeah.
Please.
we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule joining us here this evening. Go ahead and take us home, Jacob.
Thank you very much. What a way to end the month of January, to say the least. Safe to say, the footballing world is about to wrap up their seasons. But what it's going to be one good way to wrap up the season, to say the least. But that doesn't mean the sports world is about to wrap up, because we're about to have a lot more fun when we get to the month of February. Because of course the Olympic rings about to descend in the fashion capital of the world next week, as the Winter Games will begin their annual trek, as all the nations who have qualified will be fighting for the right to wear gold or bronze or silver, depending on how good you play, and show national pride to their respective countries. And trust me when I say this, we will be keeping an eye on those games. Myself and Gerard included. Hopefully, Brandon hopefully the others will help out as well.
I will. With the opening ceremonies, of course, I'm going to help out with that. Let's not forget, in March we got the WBC coming up.
Yeah,
so be prepared for that.
Yeah, and also in March, that means we are going to be kicking off the 2025 Major League Baseball season, and hopefully we'll get
20,
through it and not get
26. Where the hell do you get 25 from?
Okay, I'm off. Fuck you, I'm off. I mean, the 2026 MLB season. But hopefully we'll get through it and not get struck out with a lockout, because, with cheapskate bastards being cheapskates.
Yeah.
But anyways, and of course, once we get through the Olympics, the NHL, well, there's no turning back. It's the second half of the season, which means we're going to find out who's going to be dancing for the right to hoist Lord Stanley. Meanwhile, for the NBA, we're getting close. We're about to hit February, which means All-Star break is coming up over in Inglewood. And once we get past All-Star break, which we're going to find out who's going to be the 20 teams to fight for the right to hoist the Larry O'Brien in the NBA playoffs. So things are about to get very interesting to kick off the year of our Lord 2026. So trust me when I say this, you do not want to miss out what's going on here at the bar. So please, if you like what you saw from episode 208 of the VWU Sports Podcast, then please by all means subscribe to this channel here on YouTube. And if you did like episode 208, then like this video and share it across all social media outlets. That being, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky. We don't touch Instagram and TikTok for two reasons. One, Instagram is too toxic even for us, and that says a lot. And TikTok is TikTok. And if you want to be notified when we go live on the airwaves, which is every Tuesday night, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific on our YouTube channel, then please do us all a favor and hit that bell. Thank you very much, and you'll be notified when we go live on the airways. So until then, we need to go rest up and get ready and get ourselves prepped up, ready to go to kick off the month of February. So trust me when I say this, you don't want to miss out. So for my good friends, Gurak, Dramal, and Malik, for our executive producer, Jose, and for my good barkeep, Brandon and Carter, this is JB. We are signing off. We will see you guys next Tuesday to kick off the month of February with episode 209 of the VWU Sports Podcast. So please stay safe and y'all stay warm. We're almost out of this winter freeze. So freeze. So we're almost out of here. We'll see you guys in February. So have yourselves a good night, everybody.
It's freezing.